Hello everybody, my name is Anthony, welcome back to Let's Play United States Manifest Destiny. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So we're at war with the British. Completely by accident, but I decided to go, you know what, we're at war with the British, we're allied to France. So I've gone over the infamy limit, we're at 47.8, or 47.68, I should say. We're fabricating a claim on Uruguay, we are trying to take over British Columbia, we're trying to take over Quebec. And if I can just kind of keep on... Oh, they're not happy with us. The world is not happy with us, but that's fine. Ignore that. Ignore the outside world. They don't matter. They don't matter. USA number one. Yeah, I mean, things are going okay. Have the French landed troops in... I don't think there's a straight crossing over here anymore. So I don't really know what the French can do. We're just going to kind of siege down everything. When's this ticking... 300 days left on that. We haven't sieged enough of Quebec for them to really give us the ticking war score yet, but we're close. I think there's a handful more provinces and we should be fine there. We did get our troops over to Colombia, and that is good. I'm hoping that the Brazilians will help us take over Uruguay in about 175 days. We did get discovered like extremely early, which is a little bit disappointing, but you know, not much. Oh, we have to defeat the Dixie Engineers in this army. Fantastic. We have about 60,000 men over here. We're losing money. We're still not taking out any loans yet, which is nice. Also, will you let us tax everybody to Kingdom Come? No. God, these goddamn Americans, man. The free socialists. Nobody wants me to tax. Like, they just don't like being taxed. Everybody else in the world loves being taxed. Except the Americans. They don't want me to do it. They're not happy. We got a small... El Salvador's over here in Halifax. Fantastic. Do you have an army? You have no troops. That's good for me. I'm just hoping that Uruguay doesn't, you know, decide to rebel against us. Which they probably will. Port Vancouver. New Westminster. How close are we? At 16? I mean, we're over the... Like, everybody has a CB against us. If you look at the relationship tab, not looking happy. Even the French aren't really too sure about us and are allied to us. But France, you're not getting out of this one. Got medicine for more supply limit, fantastic. Early railroad does seem like it'd be useful, so let's get us that. But if I can kind of keep this war going indefinitely... Argentine Confederation against somebody else? I do kind of want them to be two separate countries, if at all possible. So we'll subsidize this guy a little bit. And do I have enough for the ticking war score here? We do. Fantastic. We don't yet for there. But, you know, it's coming. Slowly but surely. I'm assuming that Mexico won't want to ally us, right? Infamy negative 1,000. Yeah, no, it's going to be hard for us to find any, you know, solid alliances here, but... As long as we can just kind of keep up a perpetual war, everything's going to go great. No, don't get conscription. Population votes. Proportional... What do the people want? They want Jefferson method, so sure, if that's what you guys want, then go ahead. I really don't know. I don't even know what the Jefferson method is, but you guys can have it. Because really, you know, we're the best. Oh, who's this? Peru? Thank you, Peru, for showing up as well. The Brazilians are over here. These guys, man. Oh, Uruguay. I'm sorry about this, buddy, but I'm going to declare war on you to annex you. And Brazil, I want you to, they will not accept. Oh, you assholes. Then I guess we're going to go to Uruguay ourselves. Fine. Fine. Brazil. We'll do it ourselves. Okay, well, now that's done. What else can I do? Where do we have troops over here? Are these all mountains? The goddamn Rockies, man. Hostile, sphere, cordial, neutral. Well, it does look like the Dutch are a great power. Apparently, they did kick out the Belgians. So where can I... And these guys are going to go south. Like, can I even fabricate claims anymore? Or is it actually just going to take an eon? 704 days for a take from state. So basically, we either basically start a cheap war. Here's how it's going to have to work at some point in the future. We're going to have to always take like an infamy hit, but we're basically just going to have to fabricate whatever's like the fastest. I guess they're all like 352 days. Just do that, and then when we're already in the war, then just keep adding war goals. That's really the only way this is going to work. And apparently it's working. Like, the French are going to keep on fighting. Not acquire state. I don't want to annex anything from the mainland. Upper Canada? 5.5 infamy? I can't proceed. I don't think the game wants us to actually go... I don't know why I can't demand anything from you. Why can I not proceed? We don't know jingoism. That's probably why. I think what we need to do is we need to turn... but I don't want to turn into a dictatorship. That's like the one thing we can't do is become a dictatorship. We have to be jingoistic. Is our jingoism going up or is it going down? No, it's going up. So at some point it's going to get back up to 5.499. And at that point we'll see if maybe we can just add another war goal. I'm just hoping that happens before the war actually ends. Because I would like to take Upper Canada as well. But we shall see. How long is it actually going to take you? It's going to take you till May. So, you know, Uruguay, you got a while. Chile defaults. That's fine. I don't care about them. Chile is cool in my books. I think we might go bankrupt. I think if this number goes higher than our total funds, then we go bankrupt. But I'm not too sure. Private investors. Well, you know what? Boats? We're going to cut boats in half. Because really, I don't think the British Navy's... Oh, the French have actually decided to show up. But I don't think the British Navy has decided to really show up at all. Does Britain have a navy? They have 28 ships. The French actually destroyed the British Navy. So thank you, France. You've definitely did me a solid there. Hope you guys just go dock and go repair. That seems like a good thing for you guys to do. And jingoism, are you guys still 5.14? I guess we were blockading with our ships, huh? If they can just kind of blockade everything, I'm assuming they're not going to give us military access. No, they are not. Nobody likes us. That's not too surprising. But they also don't have any... The thing with Lower Canada is that they don't have any actual port provinces. The Maritimes do. This is the Maritimes, right? Yeah, the Maritimes. Let's see. Take from Sun. The Maritimes, which isn't listed. British Ceylon, Upper Canada. Why are the Maritimes not listed? Oh, because that's not even a colony? They made that into an actual state? That's stupid. You're dumb, Britain. Fine. Are you a state as well? Of course British Newfoundland. Why are they states? Britain, what are you doing? Stop it. We're gonna take this. These are states, apparently. Let's see. Which one of you are the actual... Which one of you states map mode? You're states. So these all lower Antilles. These are the West Indies. Here are the West Indies. British Guiana. I mean, I guess when we can, we just add Lower Canada. I mean, it's going up there. Slowly but surely. Oh, the British would land troops in Chile. Of course that's where Britain would land troops. Obviously. Our troops are also almost in Uruguay. So that's good. 1 year draft, indirect rule based on population. Sure. We basically move all our troops out of Canada for now. The French are still doing stuff. Can we go to PEI? No, that's already been sieged down by Peru. Actually, we're losing war score here. We're at 44. We have 3.72 because we own that. I'm assuming that when we add in 4.3, we're so close. We're so close. Maybe by mid-May. Because we already had this occupied, and we've had it occupied for so long, I believe we will just immediately start getting a taking war score. So I'm hoping that with that, the British will just be like, yeah, no, you can just take it, but that might be a little bit tricky. Place in the sun. Well, they still won't say yes. I think this is France's fault. France isn't fighting hard enough for us. If France really loved us, we would be allowed to jingoism. It's because they keep fighting the British Navy like one little fleet, so they stop blockading for like a day, and then they start attacking again for a day. It's very, very odd. Except there's artillery over here in Liberia as well. No real idea what we're going to do with it. Oh, they're so close to just surrendering. I don't want them to surrender. I don't want them to surrender right now. Look at it. I'm going to watch it. When it gets to 4.49. France, don't surrender. Or don't accept peace. No, it's going back down. America. No, you want this, America. Trust me on this. Do we even have any war exhaustion? Like, what is our war exhaustion? It's 3%. You guys are fine. Don't you want to beat Britain up? That's like an American tradition, is it not? I don't even know how jingoism works. I don't know what really determines it. Nationalism, imperialism, I think it'll unlock a few decisions for us as well. But, 4.9. Oh. Pause the game. We're so close. Give me Upper Canada. Thank you. And now I'm assuming it drops down to like 3% or something like that, doesn't it? Oh, did it not? Oh, no, it did. I just didn't, I wonder, I guess you could you do that for all countries then? Because it drops down when you add a new war goal, so you could just add like war goals into every single individual country? Maybe, but we're not allowed to do it to puppet states though, so we couldn't take anything from the Hudson Bay Company. We could maybe try to sphere them, but that's unlikely to happen. I'm just wondering if maybe we're going to actually have to send our navy to Britain so we can actually blockade like this? Because we're not doing it well? We have our troops right here. They're in Uruguay now. Apparently actually walks through a territory, but that's fine. We're still slowly sieging down everything. Battle's -6. Occupation. Did we just already start taking a war score there for Upper Canada? We did. Fantastic. What is that? Oh, Chile not even in the... Oh, Chile's not even in the war anymore. No, Chile. And I'm... Yeah, they don't like us. That's not surprising at all. 2 per state in UH. I have no clue where UH is. Actually, speaking of that whole Civil War thing, let's just start moving our troops down south. You know, just in case. They're not doing anything in the north anyway. Just kind of send them down south. But, you really don't want to join my war against Uruguay? You could look at it. It's just sitting there. Oh, who are you at war with? You're at war with Ecuador? Ecuador and Venezuela. And you know what, Peru, I don't care about you. You can do whatever you want against Ecuador. 41 stack of French troops in our country. Well, not in our country, they're over here in Quebec, but still, it's basically our country. And there's no way I can't supply troops over here because the French won't give us access to their ports. Even though we're at war with them. I can't afford 15,000 pounds. You know what? Prestige doesn't matter. As long as we're still a great power, it doesn't matter, I think. And we're still way ahead of everybody else. I don't know where UH is. Is that a real place? Like Utah? Is that UH? I mean, that's the most likely candidate, but I'm not too sure. So we got, I think these have 1 cavalry and then 1 cannon. I think yeah, I think so. It's a very weird combination of troops Paraguay has, or Uruguay has. I really just want the Self to just rise up. Oh, I don't like this. International enemy, enough for the large tracts of land. Yeah, but they're not doing anything against us. I think we're still technically allied to France. If anybody attacks them, I think the French might just join in automatically. I'm not too sure. But I'm assuming that's why nobody wants to actually mess with us. We're actually getting no migration right now. That's really bad when we're getting nothing. They're even going to Colombia, and we've annexed like half of it. We've almost sieged down 1 territory over here. We could send more troops. What are you? Are you transports? Nah, you're like the frigates and stuff. You know what? These guys, 15 stack. How far can they go? Not very far. But they can still go here. So we'll just walk down another 15 stacks. Seems fine to me. Where can I even save on money? I'm not too sure. We're still not bankrupt. That's always good. What do you guys want? There's 3 people wanting. You know what? These 3 guys who want proportional representation? You can have it. There you go. Those 3 people convinced me. The 3 out of like 20 million. 23 million people. Feed the hungry stock. Eh, no, we'll lose war exhaustion. We're only at 3% anyway, so it's not like it really matters. They want to humiliate the UK? Oh god, you're throwing so many war goals on France. Just blockade the, the British. I'm hoping we can actually get the territory. If we can't get the territory, I'm a little bit, The French Empire. Are you an empire again? France. Why do you have 50,000 troops in Brazil? Will anybody actually help me against... You're not even allied to me anymore. They will not accept. Why will you not accept? I'm assuming infamy is a valid reason for that. So we finally almost siege this down. Yeah, it's definitely the 4 that slow this down. So sieging with 2 stacks, I think, is actually faster than 1-4. There you go. And next month, if you guys can just like reinforce so I can go kill that 6 stack, that would be fantastic. Actually, we'll find like one of these, you guys span there and hopefully we can save some money. If you don't need everybody, no, apparently it didn't get supplied at all. Actually, who's leading this? A +1 attack? Well, he seems okay. Plus, we actually have infantry. We should... It should be pretty... We'll have, like, 3 in the front. Yeah, I guess 1 in their front. And that should basically be the end of their army. Fantastic. We'll siege your capital. You have another 15 stack. You go kill 3 and then siege that down. So kill 3 and then siege. We're slowly but surely making progress. Very, very, very slowly. How is that -4 for battles? I feel like we should be a lot... We should be a lot better than what we're at right now. But apparently we're just not. We can always intervene in this against Ecuador. Oh, Venezuela was on the side of Peru. Oh, I'm stupid. I should have just said yes. Wait, Ecuador attacked Peru? I thought it was the opposite way around. Yeah, we'll start more wars. It's fine. Is Venezuela even doing anything? I don't think so. Ecuador, you know, you should stop. Can we take over? Can we just annex the inner part of Ecuador? Once again, it will look absolutely terrible. We could do it, I think. Potentially. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. Thank you for watching. My name is Anthony. If you've enjoyed, my thumbs up. If you're not, you can down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.